Hello, my followers. Welcome to my channel, Lois Connect UG. Thank you so much for following. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Today I'm going to talk about forgiveness. I know somewhere, somehow, everyone has struggled with forgiving. So forgiving, it is not an easy thing. I think it's one of the hardest thing a person can go through. It's hard to forgive. It's not hard to hurt someone. Hurting someone, it is easy. You can do it with words, with everything, even not you knowing that you're hurting someone. But then that person to forgive you, it's hard. I have met some people who said that for them they don't struggle with forgiving. That is a lie. They are lying to themselves and they are lying to you. For me, what I really want to tell you is that forgiving is hard, but then it is something that we have to do, because even the Bible is encouraging us to forgive. Even for you to live a peaceful life with the people, you need to forgive. So it's a hard thing that we have to do, but then at the end of the day, we don't have a choice. We have to do. I have learned through experience that forgiveness doesn't come easier, especially when pain rips through the heart. When someone hurts you and you feel like your heart is out there, you feel like something has entered your heart and ripped it. So it's that hard to forgive. So you can't tell me that a person who has went through a heart broken, then you will tell that person, please forgive, just like that. So it's a process. You yourself, you have to first take in your heart, like, I need to forgive this person, but not people telling you to forgive that person, because it takes time. You need to first heal. Go slowly, because you can come to me and say, Pastor Royce, forgive me. I will say, yeah, I have forgiven you. But in a real sense, I haven't. And I have met people who say, okay, how do I know that I have forgiven that person? Do you want to know that you have forgiven that person who have hurt you? Find that person on their way, looking good or doing something. Then you go to that person and say hello. Appreciate that person. Comment on that person. If she's looking good or he's looking good, tell him, okay, you're looking good. And you feel your heart, you are free to say it. You are not forcing yourself to say it. But most of the time you met those people and you say, I hate. Inside your heart, you are not saying it. But inside your heart is telling you, you hate that person. And you keep saying, I hate this person. But outside, you are pretending that you are okay with that person. So forgiving starts inside your heart. It doesn't start outside, or the words you say, or the way you show it in your face. No, it's what feels inside your heart. Is your heart okay with that person you have forgiven? If you find that person in danger, can you help that person, or you go away? That is forgiveness. So when you hurt, it's a must. You have to forgive. Because if you don't forgive, you keep hurting yourself. Now the problem is no longer about that person who hurts you. Now it's you hurting yourself. And you know what? The person who hurts you, he's there enjoying his life. He's there enjoying her life. But for you who is hurt, it is in your heart. You are not comfortable. You are not at peace. You don't have joy. You are struggling is what you feel inside. You are like, okay, how can that person do this to me? How can that person hurt me in that way? How can you are struggling? You don't have peace. But the person who did that to you, he's enjoying himself or herself. Even he or she forgets that he forgets that they hurt you. But for you, you are still keeping it in your heart. So when you are hurt, seek forgiveness first. That is the only way you can get healed. But without forgiving that person, I'm telling you, there is no medicine that is going to heal your heart when you are hurt. The only medicine you have is to forgive. So forgive that person who hurts you, then you will heal yourself. You will heal your heart, you will heal your body, you will heal. Perhaps someone has lied about you or took advantage of you. So, if someone has done that, do you think from nowhere you're going, okay, I forgive you? No, it's a struggle. Let me tell you the truth. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a process by process. It's a struggle. But at the end of the day, you have to forgive. Because if we don't forgive, the pain will not go away. If you don't forgive that person who has hurt you, the pain will never go away. You will never get healed until you forgive. So do you want to get healed from the pain you are going through? You need to forgive that person who has abused you. You need to forgive that person who hurts you. You have to forgive that person who betrays you. You have to forgive that person who lied about you. For you to get healing, for you to be at peace with people. Sometimes when we don't forgive, we hurt other people by not knowing, because you have something in your heart, and when you see everyone you think is going to hurt you like the other one hurts you. For example, if you are in a relationship and the relationship didn't work out, or someone abused you in that relationship, every man and every woman you see, you are saying the past. So not forgiving someone, it brings the past back. It brings the pain of the past back. Did you went through something in the past and you do not forgive? It keeps coming back. It keeps coming back all the time. Why? Because you did not let it go. You did not let it go. You did not forgive. So I'm encouraging you. I know there is someone out there who's going through pain, who's going through betrayal. You say, I will not forgive that person until I die. Let me tell you, you are going to die with that pain. You are going to die miserable. But do you want to be at peace with other people? Do you want to be at peace with everyone around you? Forgive that person who hurts you. Before we can move toward forgiveness, we must understand what happens when we have been wounded. Sometimes that's what I said. You need to first check what happened. Why did that person do this to me? You may not know the reason. You may not know the reason, but you first understand why that happened. Because if not, another person is going to hurt you in the same way. So you first study the situation. Why was I hurt? If that person lied about me, was it true or was not true? So why did he lie about me? So you first sit down and look for a reason why that happens. Then after that you say, it is nothing. After all, he said, I'm like that. I'm not. He said, I'm stupid. I'm not. So for you, you know who you are. And you know what you did. So if someone comes and hurt me by using words or abusive words or abusing me, and I'm not that, then it will become easier for me to forgive you, because what you have lied about me, it is not true. But sometimes you find people, they lied about them, then they keep that in their mind. How could that person say, I'm like this, and I'm not? The truth, the fact is, you are not. Then let it go. You are not. If they say you are a liar, you know you are not a liar, then why are you keeping that in your heart, saying, okay, my friend said I'm a liar, and you know you are not? So after you study the situation, it helps you to forgive. Sometimes we deny the hard stuff. We deny the hard stuff. We deny the pain inside and lie to ourselves. We say we are not hurt. No, it's okay. Hey, I know this person has done this. I know you are hurt. And he said, no, I'm not hurt. But that's a lie. Because you are lying. Deep inside, you know that you are hurt. If you lie that you are not hurt, the pain continues to build until it blows up. So you keep lying, you keep saying, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, until it blows up in a range and over miller issues. So if you like you are talking to your friends and they say something and you feel affected, in the small things, the things that shouldn't affect you, but because you lied that you're okay with what is going on with you, so you start affecting other people. When someone said something in a normal way, you take it in a wrong way. Why? Because inside you, there is something wrong with you. There is something you did not forgive. And if someone said something in a joke way, you take it seriously. Why? Because deep down inside, you refuse to know that you are hurting and let it go. So most of the time, we need to let what is inside of us go. If I'm hurt, I need to accept that I'm hurt. If you hurt me, I have to tell you, you have hurt me. So that helps me to find a way to forgive. Because I can't forgive you if I don't acknowledge that what you had, what you did was wrong. So if you said something and I take it easier, then it means I'm accepting it. But deep down it is hurting me. So in your face I will pretend that I'm okay. I will pretend that everything is okay, but deep down inside, it is not okay. So my friends, let me tell you something. Don't hide things inside. If something is hurting you, let it out. Let it out. Say it, I'm hurting. What you said was wrong. It hurts me. Because if you don't do that, you will keep everything in your heart. At the end of the day, your heart is wounded. So whether something is good or bad, you will always take it as it is bad. Reason why? Because you kept everything inside of you. Because we are hurt, we want to hurt the offenders. Most of the time, when we are hurt, we want those who hurt us, we want to hurt them. We want to do the revenge. You have done this, I have to do this. You have done this, I have to do that. So we want to do the revenge, possibly making him or her feel worse than what he did. So that is wrong. Okay, he has done that. I'm going to do the revenge. I'm going to do the hurt. Because sometimes when we hurt, we want those who hurt us to feel the pain. We want to hurt them again. We want them to feel what we are feeling. And that is wrong. That will never end. Because at the end of the day, you hurting that person who hurt you, it is not going to heal you. It will never heal you. Actually, the pain will increase. So we don't do revenge in hurting. You have hurt me. The only thing I have to do is to forgive you, not to hurt you back. Is to forgive you, not to hurt you back. Because if I choose to hurt you, at the end of the day, we are going to keep hurting each other until we kill ourselves. So we don't need to go to that extent. A common form of a revenge is to speak about the pain. The only revenge you have to do is to speak about the pain, to speak what you are feeling, to tell people how you feel. You have friends, you can talk to them. I'm going through this person has done this, I'm going through. Talk about it. At the end of the day, get out of it. That is the most revenge. Someone thinking he hurts you to die, and he's seeing you enjoying and being happy, not pretending. That is a revenge you need to do. That is the revenge. If you abuse me, you told me I'm nothing, I'm this and this, and tomorrow you are finding me doing something you said I would never done, that is the best revenge. So the best revenge is for you to forgive that person and move on. That person who hurts you intentionally, he will feel the pain, because he or she thought that when she said that you are going to be down forever, that you would never make up, that you will never do that. But when they see you standing up and doing it, that is the best revenge you need to do. As long as we focus on the pain, we will never take the first step towards letting go and move on. But every time when you focus on the pain, every time when someone is saying, for me I have pain, for me don't tell me that it hurts me, for me I know what I'm going through, all the time you are focusing on the pain you are going through, you are focusing for the hatred, you are focusing on that, you will never ever get healed. So the first step you need to do, let it go and move on. Think about it, get help if you need help, forgive, then move on. Move on. Sometimes we are giving that person freedom and our heads. They touch us, they said one thing, they go. But for us who are hurt, we keep seeing in our hearts, in our brain, everything, it is in our heads moving. You don't have a freedom. They are taking over. They are taking over your life, your head, your everything, your heart. So let it go. Let it go. Before you think about not forgiving, consider the cost of not forgiving. The energy and emotion you give to that heart throughout the day, or you lose even sleep. First think about that. All the time you are thinking about that, you cannot do anything else. So they're hurting you again and again and again. So without forgiveness, the inner peace is impossible. If you don't forgive, you will never have peace of mind. So do you want to have peace? Do you want to live well? Do you want to do whatever you have to do? Forgive. Forgiveness offers freedom to move on, so we can continue living. It's your freedom. For you to forgive someone else, it does not help that person you have forgiven. It helps you. It helps you. So do you need to be helped? Do you need to move on? Do you want to have peace from the struggle you are struggling? Forgive that person and let it occur. When finally repent our sins and forgive those who have hurt us, as God called us to do over and over again in his word, then the light of God shines like a bright healing beam in our hearts and clears the vision of God before us. Because you cannot go forward if you have not forgiven someone. Do you want to move on? Do you want to see God working in you? You have to let it go. The reason why most of the time we don't see the goodness of God, we don't see the presence of God, we don't see what God is doing, we are not forgiving people. And if you don't forgive, don't expect to be forgiven. That's why I told you need to sit down and think, because what is hurting you, it is hurting others. So do you want to tell me that for you are perfect? You don't hurt people? Even you do. So at the end of the day, you need to be forgiven. So if you know that somewhere, somehow you have ever hurt someone and that person forgives you, then even you need to forgive others. You need your heart to be clean. You need to be at peace. After you forgive, then God heals your heart. Your heart needs to be healed. You don't need to go through what you are going through. There is a saying, you need to correct everything. You need to stand and say, I have done this. So you have to forgive, because you need to forgive. You need to correct the mistakes. If you are the one who hurt someone, you need to correct the mistake. This is a two-sided thing. For you to forgive, and for you who has hurt to ask for forgiveness, or to make sure you don't do that again. So I believe that when we do unto others, when we forgive others, the blessings come to us as well. When you do things, when you do good things to others, the same good things, it returns to you. Because the Bible said that you reap what you sow. So if you have sown peace, of course peace will come to you. If you have sown forgiveness, forgiveness will always come to you. So whatever you sow, it will come to you. So let us sow blessing. Let us show favor to people. Let us show forgiveness. Let us show the goodness, so that we reap the same. Because if you keep hurting people intentionally, there's one way. There's one way you hurt someone, you don't know that you have hurt that person. You said something, you don't know that what you have said has hurt that person. Then you let it go, because you did not know. But as long as you know that what you have done is wrong, please go and ask for forgiveness. Do something good. Don't boast on yourself saying, for me, when it comes to hurt people, I will do that. When it comes to quarrel, I will quarrel. When it comes to abuse, I know how to abuse. I'm the best abuser. No, that is not a gift we want. So learn yourself. Know that what you are doing, you are hurting me today. Tomorrow someone is going to hurt you, because that's what you sown. You are going to reap exactly that. So, do we want a blessing? Go out and bless someone instead of hurting that person. So if you don't have a friend, be a friend. If you don't have a friend, be a friend. If people doesn't appreciate you, you appreciate them. If people doesn't love you, love them. Love them. If you are having a bad day, make someone's a day better. Don't do what you are feeling. If you are feeling bad, don't make other people around you to feel bad. At least make them feel good. If you are feeling hurt, heal those who are feeling hurt. Help those who are going through that. So, you will overcome everything. So, we need to forgive. That is the only way we have to live our life freely. When you choose to forgive those who have hurt you, you take away their power. When you forgive them, you take away their power. They are powerless, because their power is in hurting you. So when you show them that wherever you hurt me, I can forgive, I don't have a problem, then you have their power. Instead of them having their power of hurting each every time, so you have power over them. So at the end of the day, if they have been hurting you intentionally, they are going to hurt you again. Chances are someone has hurt you real bad. The only way you will be free from that anger is to forgive them. Without forgive them, that is a lie. If you don't forgive your husband, you don't forgive your children, you don't forgive your wife, you don't forgive your co-workers, you don't forgive your bosses, you don't forgive your pastor, let me tell you something, that anger will never go away. And because of that anger, you are going to keep hurting other people again and again. So stop flogging yourself over the past mistakes and hurtful memories. Let them go. All the time, don't you know what happened to me 20 years ago? This and this, because you did not forgive. I can't do that because 20 years ago something like that happened to me, so I'm not ready to let it go. I'm not ready to let it happen again. It will never happen again. You let it go. So forgive so that this thing will not affect you tomorrow. Because by that thing affects you, it will affect your children, it will affect your family, it will affect your business, it will affect everything that surrounds you. So if you make mistakes, you try to learn from them. And when you don't, it hurts you even more. When you make mistakes, learn from them. Say, I'm not going to do that. Because people will get tired of forgiving you too. Learn, you have made a mistake. Learn from it. Say, I'm not going to do that. And learn to know the people you are living with. Learn to know the people you are appreciating with. So, if I hurt you today, and I know I have hurt you, and you come to me and say, what you said have hurt me, so it means tomorrow I'm not going to use that word again. Tomorrow I'm not going to do the same. I have to learn from my mistake. So, brothers and sisters, let us learn from our mistakes. Many of us don't realize the power words we have. They can hurt, they can encourage, they can change a person, they can inspire, and they can offer support and comfortable. That's the word you have. So you use that word, you use that power you have in you, not to hurt people, but to use that power you have to encourage. Use that power you have to change that person. Use that power you have to inspire that person. Use that power you have to offer support and comfort for those people. Then I'm telling you the truth, you will have the best life you want. You will have peace. I'm telling you, the truth is words can hurt. And while you don't physically break bones, they can damage your spirit. In physical, it may not break your bones, but it can break your spirits. So let us know how to use our words, not to hurt people, not to break people. Let us do that so that we will live the best life with others. That will help you not to keep hurting people, and it will help you to forgive those who have hurt you. So thank you for watching. Thank you. Please keep subscribing, keep liking, keep commenting. You can comment and talk about this topic, what you have learned. So thank you. May God bless you. See you next time.